What's up, you guys? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you've got good taste. If you're new and you don't want to miss out on videos that could potentially make you some money, hit that pause. Hit that pause. In other words, pause for a second, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. So we're going to talk today about the ultimate BitTorrent coin burn and why a massive burn is going to change everything. And we're going to talk a little bit about Tron TRX, and we're going to cover some crypto news also. So first, before we get into the BitTorrent coin burn, Tron price enters uptrend with net negative issuance after 6.7 million TRX were burned overnight. That's a decent amount of burn. Tron's issuance turned negative on April 3rd, 2022, as 6,708,836 TRX was burned, and the net production ratio dropped below zero. As the altcoin continues its uptrend, Tron price has posted 16% gains over the past 2 weeks. Not bad. Some movement, right? Net negative issuance has fueled a bullish narrative among Tron's investors. Tron price recently suffered a drop before the altcoin started its recovery. The altcoin posted double-digit gains, wiping out losses from before and climbing higher. Tron price ready to break out in response to shortage. Excuse me. So the Tron price is on track to resume its uptrend as net issuance of the altcoin turns negative. On April 3rd, 2022, a total of 6,708,836 TRX was burned. The net issuance of Tron turned negative, fueling a bullish narrative among investors. Let's get rid of this banner down here. Typically, a net negative issuance indicates a shrinking supply that results in a shortage. The altcoin's price could begin an uptrend in response to the drop in Tron supply. So we've got here from the Tron community, the 3rd of April. This was yesterday. I'm going to post this video shortly. Today's the 4th. It's currently, 6:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tron burns more than 6,708,836 coins with a net production ratio less than zero. The total value locked on Tron has surpassed 57.8 billion and continues its climb. While projects on the Tron network continue building, it contributes the rising total value locked on the blockchain. Binance recently announced the listing of Tron on its U.S. exchange. The listing fueled the adoption of Tron and increased the altcoin's demand among investors. The spike in on-chain activity of Tron can be attributed to the listing by leading cryptocurrency exchanges' demand from investors, new partnerships in the network. Analysts have evaluated the Tron price trend. I'm going to get on to the big BitTorrent coin burn in a minute and what's happening. Analysts have evaluated the Tron price trend and network activity. They observed a rise in buy and hold type investors and portfolio managers. The demand for Tron is increasing from retail and institutional investors. The altcoin's price is above the 100-day simple moving average, close to its 52-week high. So let's look at a little bit of, crypto news, and then we'll talk about Bitcoin and what I mean, BitTorrent rather, and what I'm talking about when I say there's going to be a massive burn. Bitcoin suddenly dives. No, we're not done with that. Bitcoin suddenly dives to 46K as attention focuses on large CME futures. There are forces at work which could take BTC price action back to 44,500 in the short term, analysts reveals. It's got a lot of views here, over 20,000, not bad for the article. Bitcoin began to show fresh signs of an impeding correction on March 31st as BTC price action began to eat into last weekend's CME futures gap. Up or down, CME futures gaps provide targets. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed BTC and USD abruptly spiking down by 1,000 in minutes on Bitstamp after March 31st's Wall Street open. The pair had ranged after failing to cement $48,000. As support earlier in the week, amid calls for a retest of lower levels as a necessary step after considerable gains. At the time of writing, Bitcoin circled 46,700, having hit its lowest levels since the night of March 27th. A look at the CME futures chart showed that the short-term price performance could have a downside target in the form of the gap left over from last weekend. CME futures ended trading at around 44,650 on March 25th, only to open on March 28th at $46,725. The resulting gap could very well get filled based on a historical precedent, meaning that Bitcoin could be in for a future $2,000 dip. So Cointelegraph, I share my sources as usual if you want to check out the rest of the article. Just going to go back and take a look and see what else is going on here in the crypto sphere, and then I'll get into Bittorrent and what I'm talking about the big massive coin burn. We got the SEC chair, retail crypto investors should be protected. They should. Signs of Bitcoin accumulation suggest BTC's dip to 45K will be short-lived. We covered that. Intergovernmental panel on climate change calls cryptocurrency CO2 emissions a growing concern. In the US, we got the private, public, state associations forming networks of support for crypto businesses. And we've got, what does it say about Oculus here? No, it's Opulus. Price soars after DeFi staking announcement, S-NFT sale, and CEX listings. Price analysis for, we got BTC, ETH, and BNB. We won't get into that one. We got Intel launches a new Bitcoin mining chip. That could be interesting. Let's check that out. Intel launches new Bitcoin mining chip block scale. The company indicated that the device is designed in part for energy-efficient blockchain hashing. On Monday, semiconductor manufacturing titan Intel unveiled that its new Bitcoin BTC mining chips block scale. The application-specific integrated circuit or ASIC hardware is designed to operate on proof-of-work blockchains using SHA-256 encryption. Interesting. So look at, again, Cointelegraph. When people invest in technologies, they look at them as what they are now, and that's wrong. What you should do is look at them as what they can become and base your investments based on that, because technologies that are new, like the blockchain, technologies that are new to the blockchain but not new, like Bittorrent, just because they function the way they do now with the way they handle crypto, it doesn't mean that that's going to continue. That's likely going to change. So when I say a lot of coins are going to get burned and the size of the float doesn't matter, it's based on that as NFTs start to explode on that platform, there's going to be something that happens in the way that they get used, in the way that users interchange NFTs. The buying and selling that's going to take place is going to involve a lot of coin burning, and it's one of the reasons why I believe quite strongly that there is a lot of room, and anyone who's invested in Bittorrent is in for a treat. I'm checking the time of the video because I gotta go. I hope this finds you healthy and happy as usual, and I will see you on the next video.